The relationship between President Trump and billionaire Elon Musk has fractured, with Musk threatening to create a third political party.
But Musk's fingerprints remain on the administration with DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency. Now, DOGE is taking aim at the ATF. Investigative reporter Chris Horn has more tonight. Chris?
Tom, DOGE has two targets as it puts ATF in its sights: the number of regulations on gun owners and the number of inspectors that keep gun dealers in line. I talked with two key local figures whose fortunes and tragic misfortunes pivot around the Second Amendment. Gun purchases, finding the bomber of a California clinic, security dogs sniffing the streets near the Super Bowl. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives, better known as ATF, has a broad arsenal of governmental oversight. The Washington Post first reported the Department of Government Efficiency will look to slash dozens of existing gun regulations. Steve Dowdy owns Bob's Gun Shop, a downtown Norfolk redoubt for the Second Amendment for 80 years now. Dowdy agrees ATF could use some recalibration, but he's confident the DOGE effort won't go too far.
Like we're going to be giving guns away and no background checks and things like that. That's not going to happen.
Put that gun out my face!
Bilal Muhammad of Norfolk sees himself as a gun violence suppressor, and long before his own son Ali was shot to death 2 summers ago in Ocean View. Muhammad wants more oversight, not less.
There should be a more slow and more precise process in the restriction department, and that can really enforce more authority and accountability.
According to Muhammad, his son's suspected killer used a weapon known as a ghost gun.
No trace. You cannot trace these ghost guns. So these ghost guns is coming to the hands of those that killing innocent people.
The Supreme Court ruled this year that ghost gun kits are essentially weapons themselves and must be regulated, with serial numbers, background checks, and age verification. What you swear to when you fill out one of these, where the mother of the Rich Neck Elementary School shooter, a 6-year-old who wounded his teacher, lied about drug use and landed in federal prison. It's ATF Form 4473, and Dowdy says that's where DOGE could improve the process. He has to keep every single form in hard copy for at least 20 years.
We're running out of room to put forms. I've got a huge room full of forms going back that time.
DOGE is also looking to reduce the number of agents who inspect gun dealers. Dowdy says when they come to his shop, they come in force.
The last one that we had, there was, I think, 6 or 7 agents in here, and they go over every form, basically front to back, make sure everything, is filled out correctly.
Dowdy points out that he's in favor of regulations that govern online sales and gun shows.
Anytime somebody orders one online, it has to be shipped into a dealer. So it gets shipped in here, the person comes in, fills out the forms, does the background check. And gun shows are the same way. When you go to a gun show, you're going through the paperwork.
While DOGE decides whether to take a chainsaw or a scalpel to ATF, Muhammad prepares to relive his son's murder in the upcoming trial. He wonders whether the DOGE effort will be a silencer for what he sees as good gun guidelines.
Where are these weapons coming from? Who is really committing these crimes out here?
Now, Everytown for Gun Safety says 125 people in the U.S. are killed with guns every day. Another 250 are shot and wounded. The National Rifle Association did not respond to my request for comment, but posted earlier this year that ATF is out of control and too political. Chris Horn, 10 on your side.